Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Steve with LRM. Today we're going to talk about how to erase the code by using one of your generic scanners. I did get a comment left on my YouTube, and I'm not quite sure which computer we're using, but I do have a generic one here that I can show you. It should work across. I'm not going to show you guys on my computer because it's very rare that you guys would have it, especially for one truck. But on a generic one, we're going to go through the steps on how to hook up as well as to clear the code. For the most part, it should be the same across across majority of your scanners. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna talk about it through our Freightliner Cascadia 2019 that I have right here. We're gonna hook up, and then I'm gonna show you how to delete the code. But before we get started into that, guys, don't forget to subscribe. I wanna save you some money, get some good info out there. As well as, guys, if you have any questions, concerns, leave a comment at the bottom. And any of the videos that you liked, don't forget to pound that like button. All right, guys, so like I said, I have my generic scanner here, right? I'm gonna hook up to this Freightliner Cascadia. Just remember, you know, it's a 9-pin connector, right? I do know that some trucks, like your Volvos, may have an OBD2 port, which would be somewhat like squarish looking. I don't have one here to show you right now, but majority of the trucks take a 9-pin connector, as you can see. Now you'll see like there's a little, like the center port, right? The center post here, you'll see like a little indentation popping out. Make sure you orient that with the 9-pin connector on the truck. Just don't force it in there. It should just keep rotating until it pops right in, and then your scanner should light right up. So first thing you're gonna do is make sure the truck has power, and then put the truck in the on position. All right, once it does that, we're gonna unplug our scanner, which is gonna be right here on the driver's side, where you put your foot, right? Your left foot. You probably sometimes have kicked it in the past. It's usually colored maybe green or black. So what you're gonna do is plug that right in, all right? As you can see, I plugged it right in and it powered up. It's already telling me my battery has 12 volts. Your battery is good. Now, some of them will just tell you the reading, or it'll tell you pretty much what it says, and I just follow it in prompt, right? So it says, press OK to continue, which mine's the big button. All right, so it has different things in here, right? So you have one where it says OBD2, which that's not us, and then it says HD for heavy duty, right? And it has a picture of a truck. So I'm gonna stroll over to that bad boy and hit the OK button. Once it does that, this one here gives you quite a few options, right? J1939, then you have J1587 and JI1587 or 1708, right? 6-pin, 9-pin, 16-pin. So majority of all these trucks run on a J1939. That's the most common one. Some of them will pick up cans, which that's what runs on these is cans, but J1939 will give you everything that you need for your code. So you're gonna hit the OK. It's communicating. I don't know if you guys can see it, but we're still waiting. All right, so now that it's connected, it's giving me options, right? Engine, after treatment, transmission, brakes, cluster, body controller, chassis, right? But let's be honest, majority of the time that you have a problem with your truck, right? It's usually a check engine light that's on the dash. So there's two things you're gonna wanna check. You're gonna check the engine and after treatment, because that's what you guys see on the dash pretty much all the time. Or if you have an automatic transmission, a transmission one. But let's start out with the engine. You're gonna read it, all right? It gives you 3, read, clear, and historic. So right now, it's showing that current, activity red, historic. So I don't have anything here. It wants me to go to historic for my emissions, so after treatment. So there was an old code. So let's go back to after treatment, read the codes, and it's giving you a percentage, how much of it's processing, you know, communication. This one went across, all right. So I had one code, and then right here, when you have the code, I hit the back button, little arrow on mine, and it will say clear codes. All you gotta do is hit OK. And it's gonna ask you clear current codes, clear historic. We're gonna clear the current codes. And it's gonna ask you again to make sure that's what you wanna do. Do you want to clear the active code? You're gonna say yes. And it just tells you to please wait. All right. It says there are no fault codes at this time. It's been successfully cleared. All right, and you hit the back button. Now, when you guys clear a code, just keep in mind that it will throw the ABS light on the dash. Even though that you didn't have one, it's resetting the computer. Don't freak out. Hop in the truck, drive at least over 5 miles per hour. Once you do, the light will go right back out, especially if you didn't have ABS. Now, if you did have an ABS light, because it's not a check engine light, all you gotta do is stroll down where it says brakes, and then you click on that to read. Now, this truck does not have any codes for it, but we can still read it, see if we can find something historic, which I probably wasn't considering. I just cleared those codes. Yep, so codes were cleared. So I already cleared the historic and the active ones. But just keep in mind, like I said, if you did have two, all you gotta do is go to where it says clear your diagnostic trouble codes, and then you hit the OK, and you just watch your scanner, and it'll tell you, and just follow the prompts. It's that easy. If it's a very difficult scanner, make sure you guys pull out the owner's manual, read through it carefully. But majority of all the scanners, especially like these generic ones, have been really great for a quick hookup, get an idea what the codes are. If you're on the side of the road, I would jot down these codes, because sometimes clearing it will reset the computer and at least get to the shop. Clearing it and it not coming back on doesn't mean just keep going and then wait for it to come again and clear. Just don't keep doing that. Don't keep clearing and clearing and clearing, thinking the problem is gonna go away. It's not. What I would highly suggest is that you write them down, you clear them just to get yourself off the road into the shop, and just say, hey, I hooked up my, my scanner to it. These are the codes that I had, and they may come back on. I just want you to come over my truck, and then they'll do a regen. They'll take it for a test drive to try to duplicate the problem, but at least it's under their care where they can do the fix, where you're not stuck on the side of the road, so you don't have to pay for that tow truck. So again, very easy scanner. If it's me as an owner that owns a truck, I would definitely have one of these quick scanners to get an idea what's going on, as well as if you have a great mechanic that you can reach out to, you can hand those codes, and he'll tell you, yeah, you need to get to the shop, or he might tell you to do a little few things on the side to see if that would just get you going. So I have seen where the code was for a check engine light, do something simple, and then you keep rolling. So just keep that in mind, get a scanner. I would highly recommend to get one. All right guys, as you saw just not long ago, I hooked up the scanner, and it's just my generic one that I have for something that's quick and fast. You saw how easy it was to connect, as well as how easy it was to clear the codes. And then each one might be a little different. One goes for engine, one goes for transmission, one for after treatment, or you may have a reader that reads all of them at once. It should still be the same. It should be very easy. Just follow the prompts like I did when I showed you on my generic one here. So I hope that you guys like what you saw. Don't forget to leave a comment at the bottom. If you loved the video, which I'm hoping that you did, don't forget to pound it. And then also, guys, don't forget to subscribe. I'm here for you to save their money. I'll see you guys around at the next video.